Welcome to the Mustang Project EngineStat Kickstarter. We're really excited about this Kickstarter. I want to tell you our story. About a year ago, we were driving one of our classic cars, a 65 Riviera. Everything was perfect, but being in a rush, driving it every day for a couple of weeks, not paying much attention, but it's driving perfectly. Suddenly, the engine stops. Well, we pull the car into the shop, figures that's some ignition problem, something simple like that. Guess what? The engine had seized. The engine had run too low on oil, causing overheating of crankshaft bearings. How could this happen? How could a meticulously maintained classic car that's cared for and never driven in the rain, how could this happen? Well, it's quite easy. Now, it could have been worse. We were lucky. Several $1,000s later, a rebuilt engine, car runs great. But imagine a precious, valuable engine that's completely destroyed just because of low oil levels. Or perhaps your car overheats because your indicator system isn't working. Or maybe it's not running properly because you can't tune it in real-world road conditions. Turns out that a lot of the indicator systems in classic cars are really simple, and they're really designed to fail in such a way as to not indicate that there is any problem. If a little lamp burns out, it just burns out, and you don't get any oil indicator, no oil temperature problems. Just everything's fine, but your system is down. In other words, you have no incandescent lamps, you have no indicator, you don't know it. You're driving fat and happy and everything's fine. The Kickstarter program is really all about preserving classic car engines. Classic car engines have a fundamental problem in the way that they're designed. Not the engines themselves, but the indicator systems in classic cars are fundamentally flawed. And there aren't very many of the engines left anymore. You just can't go out and buy a 425 cubic inch engine for your 66 Oldsmobile Tornado. They just don't exist. There's not even an equivalent engine to put in the car. Yeah, you maybe will make something work, but the value of the classic will drop tremendously. So we're afraid that more and more of these engines will be lost because of these poor indicator systems. And that's why we created EngineStat. EngineStat will monitor all these critical parameters, give you a great tool for tuning your car, and preserve the lifetime of your engine. The single most important part of your classic car's value is its original engine. So we'll tell you about EngineStat. We're launching this Kickstarter so we can acquire more funds to develop more software. We have Android software, we have an Android display unit, we have Android phone compatibility. We want to do Apple, and that takes money. That's why we need the Kickstarter, and that's what we're doing now. How does EngineStat work? EngineStat works with a little black box that goes in your engine compartment. It communicates to your phone or to our tablet display unit via Bluetooth. Even if your phone is black, even if you've turned the app off or closed it, if there's a problem with your car while you're driving it, EngineStat will alert you. It's like an Amber Alert for your car. So unlike us, you can't just be driving along and having low engine oil and not know about it. You will know about it. You can't be driving along and have high radiator temperatures and not know about it. You'll know about it. So this Kickstarter is about creating more and more software that uses that EngineStat module. Now our EngineStat module, I'll show you in just a minute, but real quickly here, EngineStat module clips on to monitor engine RPM, oil pressure, engine vacuum, coolant temperature, and battery voltage. All critical parameters to help you do two things. Make sure your engine is not going to fry, and also make sure that you can optimize and tune your engine for maximum horsepower. So here's an EngineStat. Now we started this Kickstarter. Sometimes Kickstarter, you see projects that are very much in the vapor phase. This is a real product. We designed this electronics here at our assembly factory here in Austin, Texas. When I say we, when I say our engineers, I mean me and another guy. Designed the electronics, we wrote the software, we built this, and now we're shipping it. We want to expand though. We want to go into iPhones. We want to help everybody, no matter what kind of phone system they use, be able to safely drive their classic car. So, just to explain a little bit, in your EngineStat kit, you'll have the EngineStat module. Now this is the module that communicates to your phone or to the display head unit tablet via Bluetooth. And so you don't have to be monitoring gauges. You don't have to look at something. If something bad happens, your phone will automatically tell you. Or the tablet display unit, if you buy that option, will tell you. So you'll get included hardware like the temperature probe, and any wiring for your engine compartment that you need, and complete instructions. We have several how-to videos. It's really simple to install. And if you're in the Austin area and you pledge for an EngineStat here on Kickstarter, then we will do the installation for you free. You just bring your car in, we'll put it in. It takes about 30 minutes. And that's only available for people who have pledged to the Kickstarter campaign. We have a little shop here in Austin. We'll be able to do that for you easily. Let's say you have this module installed in your classic car, and you have the Android app installed from the Play Store. This is what you see if you open up the app. Okay? You can actually watch your gauges. This is a test program running, so you see the needles spinning around crazily. But even if your phone is off, or at least in sleep mode, and stuck in your pocket, if something happens, you will get a loud tone and a vibration telling you there's a problem with your car. Now let's say you don't have an Android phone, you have Apple. Well, our solution now, and we want to change this, is that we provide a display head unit for you. Display head unit is a great accessory anyway, because you can see all the gauges simultaneously. We actually have a little mounting system. You can mount this in your classic car. And this is really great for tuning your car to get maximum horsepower, because the only way to really properly tune your car is to look at vacuum, engine RPM, temperatures, things like that, when your car is in various conditions. You need to be able to run the car, stop it, adjust it. Right now it's in test mode to show you all the needles running down. If your car were really doing this, you'd be in big trouble, and alarms would be sounding. Okay? So we have in the software, which is why we're pushing for the Kickstarter here, we got all kinds of options and different options for different cylinders, 12, 8, 6, and 4. We've got various gauges that you'll be able to see, including all 4 gauges. And of course the alarms that are set. If something goes wrong, you're going to instantly hear and feel that you have an alert. So the head unit is sold separately. You can pledge for that. You can pledge for an EngineStat module, or you can just pledge to help us work on the Apple app. There's a small pledge available for Apple lovers. If you can help us there, anything you can do will help us develop that software. We've got Android done. We're starting to work on Apple. We just need more funds to keep that machine going. Thanks a lot for watching our Kickstarter video. And myself, on behalf of myself and the other people in our little company that are really interested in classic cars, we appreciate your support.